Finally, it's here. Well, we finally have the 3DS version here in America, and I couldn't be more excited. So now that we've got our hands on it, is it any good? Yes, okay. Was there any doubt? I mean, really, Sakurai's track record with this series is astounding. So, yeah, it's a fantastic game. But, if I may, allow me to express what I loved and didn't love about this newest installment. The first thing I have to praise is Sakurai has finally done away with the random tripping mechanic of Brawl. It seems this time around Sakurai has been listening to the fans. One feature I have to praise is the character customization feature. Now, at the time when everyone was throwing around the idea, I didn't see much of a point in it. But now that we've seen it in action, I've got to say, it's quite fun messing around with your characters.
And speaking of characters, whoop, buddy, this game's rosters are good. You got your Mega Man, you got your Lil Mac, you got your Wii Fit. What? What is what?
This time around, we have 50 unique character slots, with another on the way. With a roster this big, there's surely a character in there that you will enjoy playing. And I feel it's the best roster we've seen in the series so far. There are a couple of items that I really don't care for. Items such as the Gus Bellows, the Beetle, and the Drill are kind of annoying when pitted against you. But considering you have the option to turn off these items, I feel that any complaint regarding them is pretty minor. But now let's move on to the most important aspect of a game. How does it play? The controls honestly take a bit of getting used to. There have been several images floating around of the circle pad breaking off while playing Smash, but honestly, if you take care of your 3DS, you're really not going to have a problem with this. I've been told by several people that this version of Smash plays more like the original N64 version, but I really don't agree with that. To me, it feels more like a hybrid between Brawl and Melee. But, I don't know. I'm not a competitive Smash player, so I really wouldn't be the one to ask. Now let's talk about Smash's community. A good community is almost essential for a game like Smash. It really isn't that fun to play it by yourself. The good thing about Smash's community is it's dedicated. Probably one of the most dedicated I've seen. I mean, they modded Brawl. That's something you don't see happen with a lot of console games. However, my problem with Smash's community is the competitive scene. More specifically, the Melee fanboys. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with people wanting to take Smash seriously on a competitive level, and quite frankly, I love Melee. But they just seem to act like brats whenever something doesn't go their way or line up with their preferences. For example, whenever it was announced that edgehogging would no longer be possible in this game, several members of the competitive scene flipped out. Rather than adapting their strategy to accommodate this new feature, they decided not to even give this game a chance, despite the fact that Sakurai has been trying to make this game fun for both the competitive scene and the casual scene. Now, every community has its fair share of bad members, but it just seems that those bad members seem to have the loudest voices. The thing that those select few need to understand is, Smash Brothers is what you make of it. If you want a competitive fighting game, well, that's here. If you just want a fun party game to play with your friends and family, that's also here. That's why I've always been a fan of this series, and probably always will be. If you haven't already, consider giving this game a chance. It's only $40, which, in my opinion, is a steal. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to be playing this game for years to come. Have a wonderful day, guys.